Good morning. Oh, it's good afternoon in Australia. It's still good morning here in Bali. How are we all going today? I'll just take you guys for a little bit of a cruise for where we're at. We're going to do this live stream in the pool. The sun's out, so you might as well, let's kill a few birds with one stone. So how are we all going? Firstly, today on this amazing Sunday, have people gone to church? Or what's your Sunday routine? Are you spending time with the family? Are you working on yourself? Picnics, so on and so forth. So this is something that I wanted to hold this live stream. Firstly, because so many people absolutely, everyone loves, smashed my inbox. Hey, how we going, guys? And everyone wanted to know more in detail about what's happening with Beauties and the Beast. So obviously, everyone got a little bit of a taste for what we will be doing, what we won't be doing. Hey, how are you, Rowan? Who else we got on? I think that's Sheldon. How are you, bro? Tracy, absolutely gun. Can't wait to see you. Oh, my little cousin, my little nephew Blake, Kelly, Boris, and everyone else. So cool. Thank you guys for getting on. So I've got my computer next to me, and I'll give you guys a bit of a rundown. Firstly, the whole purpose of the Beauties and the Beast retreat and how it's going to rock and roll. So firstly, my intention of the Beauties and the Beast retreat or journey is to be able to have men and women, obviously, if their couples are coming, to build that bond, and for the couples to understand, for them to be a separate identity, but a joint identity together, and understanding what a real relationship means, so on and so forth. And a lot of people will be honest, they say, well, okay, Lee, if you're talking about polarity, you're talking about energy, haven't you just gone through a breakup? Of course I have. And, with the tools, so you can use the tools, but if you want to either rekindle the relationship, but if the party doesn't come meet you halfway, then obviously you're not going to get the result. So that's why I'm, being so honest with everyone about that, because people can say, hold on, how can you talk about that? Well, I'm in a relationship now, and the way I attracted that is by using the tools which I'm going to go through in this powerful live stream. What is Blakey said? Resort looks amazing. Showed mum. Oh yeah, mum showed me. Cool. So yeah, it's actually a villa, Blakey. If you have a look, we've got the rice fields behind us here. Awesome stuff. All right. So the other intent why I've created Beauties in the Beast is firstly for men and women to be able to face their fears with the opposite sex, because it puts you in a completely different energy field. It puts you with a completely different mirror. When there's men, I've done 15 of the men retreats, and obviously when it's men, do you know what I'm saying? You can sort of hide because it's another man there. But when there's females there, you have to take yourself even more of an uncomfortable environment into an energy, and you have to face your fears a lot more harshly, because you have the opposite sex there. So you have to find and dig deeper and get those roots, because either that's the opposite sex. With men, it's men. You know what men do? They burp, they fart, they do this and rah, rah, rah. And it's hard enough for men to face their fears, but for the opposite sex to face their fears in front of the opposite sex, the results are even greater. Yeah, the results are even greater. So the reason why I know this, because when I went through my transformation and when I went through my challenges, I had my teacher get me up in front. Obviously, I was with my ex-fiance, but to face your fears with the opposite sex, not because you're attracted to them or anything like that. It is because you need to dig deeper. You need to get even more uncomfortable to become comfortable, and that's where the magic is. So a big shift and a big epidemic that I'm seeing right now in Australia, around the world, and wherever I travel, even in Bali, it is that there's a massive polarity shift where most men are in their feminine. So what that means is, you see ladies taking their men like that, like a leash. I'm like, hold on a second. The man should be walking at the front. The man should be making the booking. The man is the man. He's the protector. What, you're going to cross the road and, you put yourself in front of that. Like, hold on a second. Your woman doesn't take you across the road. What if she gets hit by a car or someone's there? The man needs to jump in. Do you know what I'm saying? The man needs to lead. Not that the man is any more superior, but if you look, I've been doing a lot of study around chivalry, and back in the days with the kings and queens, and there is so much powerful information then that what a man was. We forget about what a man is. The women, don't get me wrong, you women are rocking it. You women, unfortunately, have to step up into your power and put the pants on. And then because you are ruling the roost, you're getting money, you're supporting the family, doing all that, you don't need a man anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening, that these guys are depolarizing, turning into feminine, men just walking around. And they're losing their sex drive. They're losing their, that attraction. And that's why these ladies are going off with other men and so on and so forth. That's why there's no energy. It's, it just blur. It depolarizes. It is simple. So what my mission is, and why I've created Beauties and the Beast, is for obviously couples to come there and to face their fears in front of them, but also to find themselves. Yeah. And another thing is for singlers. So when I mean singlers, is that, if that's a bloody word, for singles and singlers meaning singlers in energy, that are coming to find themselves, is, I want women not to, feel like because no one loves them, or the low class women, so they attract low class men. I want women to I want them to look within themselves, love themselves, and when they love themselves enough, and if they're ready, and if they want to, then obviously put that time into a relationship. Yeah? Oh, my Auntie Doreen, how are you going? She goes, hey Lee, we'll be doing great, we'll be great doing beast mode. Of course, yeah, obviously, yeah, we change it up a little bit, with Beauties and the Beast, and the way we call it, like, to give you guys an understanding, because yes, there's a lot of you've heard Beauties and the Beast before, but I always talk about my intention, and I always talk about what it actually means. Beast mode is unleashing your true state, your true ultimate state, and that's the power, the belief, the confidence, conviction, whatever that identity you need to be, and it is mastering your emotional intelligence. Yeah, it's not beast mode and we go and do push-ups and we go and throw weight around and growl like that. It's not a personal training course. It is about mind. It's about business strategies. It's about advanced success strategies. It's about understanding the energy that's around us. It's very spiritual as well. So it goes very, very deep in creating better humans, okay? And the reason why we've created bringing women in, because obviously so many women have said, Lee, what you're doing, I love. And fortunately, but unfortunately, the women that are attracted to what we're doing have that masculine energy, that want to break out of that. And these women that have, obviously been attracting low-class men because they're putting out that low-class energy. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's no self-love, and they're putting that energy out, and they're just grabbing onto anything that gives them attention. I'm going to be changing that, because that's the thing. Before you look without, you look within, and know that you do not need anyone else, that you're enough, and all that you are committing to is a shared connection. So what that means is that a lot of people go, oh, I need to find love and I need to be with someone. Oh, I need to feel filled up. I need someone around me. No, you don't. You need to be comfortable with you, yeah? You need to be comfortable with who you are, what you've got, but then you are just going into an extra agreement, and what this means is you need to understand that when you understand that you are more than enough, that you are just going into an agreement and a connection because that's what you want. You do not look without because you need to fill within. You do not need someone else to fill your cup up. You are more than enough, and you've always been more than enough, okay? So this is the big thing. What happens is that a lot of people will start to really be putting their energy out, and they will, if you're not full, and then you put that vibe out, you're attracting someone that's not full as well. So what happens is you've got two people that are looking elsewhere to fill their cup up, to look for love, to look for that certainty, to look for that sexual attraction. And because you're full, how can you fill someone else up? So you both come into each other's path, and you both are emptying each other out, and you both aren't feeling fulfilled. You aren't feeling happy. You aren't feeling love. Do you know what I'm saying with this? I'm talking from experience. So then other people will endorse themselves and engulf themselves in work, with showing up, with creating energy, with creating activity, with getting busy. But unfortunately, they are empty in here. And you see them showing up on social media, you see them getting busy, you see them like, look at me. But really deep down, they're broken. And when you look in their eyes, you can see in their eyes that they're in pain. You can see that they've lost their soul. I've obviously got a glare, so that's what it's about. You need to understand, and this is what I'm going to be teaching you all through my life experience and through me leading women. I've got 8 personal coaching clients that are males, and I have another 6 that are women. So do you think that I learn so much from these people? And that's why I'm so blessed with everyone that's in my environment, because it's not a one-way street. You learn from your amazing people that you are leading, yeah? And that's why I really bless the women coming in my environment, like the ladies that are doing the True Authentic course. One of them's right there, Deborah Corbett. Auburn, who is absolutely smashing it. You need to get in contact with this woman. I wanted to contact you soon. Deborah, I know that you're in Memphis. I'm not too sure what time it is over there in the States, but what I want to say to you, how you've been showing up. I've been watching your progress. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Is amazing. I don't know what's changed, but keep on that path. Very proud of you. Tracy Hay is stepping up. I know that she's committing. It's going to be an honor to lead you, to see your growth. And we haven't even scraped, it's just been at the surface level. We haven't even got into any stuff yet. So that is, I'm really excited about that, and really, really honored to have you on board. Mr. Alvy's on board. What did he say? To find the right person, you must be in the right person. Yes, that's, I remember you came up with that yesterday, man. And that's exactly what you reflect is what you will reject. So what you understand is what you reflect is what you put on, and that's what you'll be getting. Just gone a little bit dark here for a moment. So I want to give everyone a bit of an understanding of, so obviously we're talking about, it's the ultimate masculine feminine energy experience. It's going to be over, there's 2 packages, which is like the beast mode. You can either come through as a diamond, or you can either come through as a platinum. So the diamond is the 5 core days where we will be aligning, where we'll be rediscovering. So obviously through the days, I don't want to give too much, but there's going to be a step, there's going to be a hierarchy of how we're going to be eliminating these barriers and how we're going to be bringing you up in your energy. A lot of the stuff we're going to be finding out, breaking down the nucleus. We're going to be doing a lot of timeline work. But if you come through as, so obviously the platinum is the VIP, and that's 6 days, and you'll be getting an advanced polarity. I don't want to give too much, guys, so you just think about a VIP day, advanced polarity, and an advanced mindset, leadership, and all that stuff. That's going to be the first day. Similar to the beast mode, but it's going to be completely different. Obviously, it's going to be men and women. So that's the first day. Then you're going to have the 5 core days, yeah? And this is for the VIP. So the 5 core days, it's going to be slowly a progressive step. We're going to really be getting deep and finding out exactly what's been holding you back. Then obviously we're going to be creating pathways. We're going to be doing a lot of subconscious reprogramming. We're going to be doing a lot of energy work. We're going to be doing a lot of energy, and I don't like to call it manifestation or meditation. I like to call it identity recreation or re-identity identification. That means creating the identity that you want to be, that's going to serve you, or that you choose to be, that it's going to get you that result. So very, very powerful. A lot of energy work, a lot of understanding. You have to be this person because society says, I be that person because, that's the type of person I need to be. No, it's the person, the identity, the energy that you need to step into for you to receive the result. And that, more importantly, for you to feel comfortable and connected to who you are, and so on and so forth. What are some messages that we've got going on? Yes, you will be going to the waterfall. Yes, the waterfall, you'll be doing that as well. A lot of the cleansing as well. You'll be doing similar things to what we did at the beast mode, but it's completely the ceremonies that we'll be putting you through. Instead of, if it's that masculine intent and energy, it's going to be very beautiful feminine. And at the same time, we both need, it's the yin and yang. So a lot of this retreat, I don't want to be giving more away, but you are asking, is going to be a lot of the yin and yang. And it's, obviously you need that balance, yeah? So yes, you can't be all in your feminine, ladies. You need to have some masculine. And men, you can't be all in your masculine. You need to have some feminine. It's all about balance, and it's all about the yin and yang, yeah? And that's giving away even a little bit too much. So a lot of my teachers, a lot of my experts that will be coming in, they won't be just teaching with the pure masculine, unlocking that king. They will be bringing in the beauty. They'll be bringing in the softness. They'll also be bringing in whatever you guys need to get you the result. So it's very live. It's very customized, and it's coming to you September the 6th to the 11th. So get excited. I'm getting excited as we speak. So if you want to talk about understanding the commitment, send me. I'll send you I'm getting the landing page sorted about obviously the committing to our financial energy exchange. As I said, you're going to connect. You can come in as a platinum, which is 5 days. Platinum is VIP. That's 6 days. 6. I'm getting all this confused. And diamond is obviously just a little bit lower, and that's the 5 core days. With platinum, you'll be getting ongoing, as the brothers know of the beast mode, ongoing assessment calls, which will either be with myself, and I'm still in negotiation with, I'm going to be speaking to, we're bringing in a very special guest, and you probably might already know, is Kylie Savage, who is an energy reader, who's a medium, who's an absolute amazing, astonishing lady that can tap into the, with the spiritual realm. She can cross over to speak to, past ones. She's imagined that she can can do energy clearing. That stuff is completely blown out. So what I will be speaking to her about, we're still in negotiation with that, is that those 12 coaching calls will be alignment. They can be relationship, they can be health, they can be just keeping you on the right path, and at the same time you can be getting realigned and energy cleared, so on and so forth with Kylie. So that is going to be 12 ongoing calls, and we're going to be bringing in everything. We're bringing in my mindset, we're going to be bringing in a lot of the business strategy side of things, relationship, or whatever you need to need. If it's health, you want to improve on your health. If it's advanced mind strategies, because you need to keep on that right path, you want to have that self-love. Those 12 coaching calls are going to be absolutely special. Yes, we're bringing in some big hitters. We've got one of the most sought after yoga teachers, which is Maya, who's been part of the Beast Mode team. She's going to be there. There's going to be a few more secret sources that I don't want to be giving that away. Obviously, yes, it's going to be in Bali, in a private, top secret location that's going to be matching the perfect polarity, which is the yin and yang energy. We are going to be going to a very, very special place, the Chamwang River, where it's actually in Bali. It's where the two median lines crossed in a river and actually flows. And what happens is there's a part where we do a ceremony of releasing limiting beliefs and limiting decisions. And you have masculine flow and energy flow from the earth, which is the point where we go in this river. And that is something that's going to be huge. And we're going to be doing a bathing and releasing ceremony there as well. So just to keep this into perspective as well, this fits every personality, when I say every genre, obviously there's men and ladies. If you're an alien, you're more than welcome to come as well. But this is something which is going to really start to bring a massive, I would say a massive ripple in today's society, because unfortunately too many men are walking around in their feminine massively, and they think that they're not. And it's the same with women staying in their masculine, saying, I've got this, I don't need to worry about family, I didn't need to worry about this, I'm going to go around and do whatever. It's destroying relationship, it's destroying marriages, it's destroying people from the inside out. Seeing men step up and they think, well, I'm putting energy out and this is masculine, I'm getting it done, and they're not really understanding it. They are starting to destroy themselves and their environment around them, and then they're wondering why they're not feeling this. They wonder why they're getting up and they're going in circles. They wonder why they're getting up and they're looking around and people are starting to remove themselves from them. They're wondering why they're not getting results. This is because it all starts within, in your reflection. People are getting this mixed up. This is either so powerful or it can destroy you. And unfortunately, people are still staying in, well, nah, man, I'm in my masculine, I'm getting stuff done, I'm putting energy out, I'm doing this, I'm doing live streams, I'm showing up, I'm connecting, I'm putting energy out, and blah. You're putting energy out and you are actually creating a cancer for people in your environment, for people around you. And people are getting this mixed up as it is masculine. I'm a go-getter, I'm doing my task. But no, what you are doing is the energy that you're actually putting out, the internal driver behind it isn't what you need, and it isn't great for society. And unfortunately, people, don't try to change the world, change yourself. People want to change out here and they want to change there, but this is what is happening. The ripple and the frequency that you're putting out is obviously infecting others, and you see it. You see the behavior. I've studied human behavior and human psychology. I won't say psychology, I don't like that word, for 7 years. The mindset, NLP, pre-framing. And you can see people's patterns. People can talk, but their patterns show everything. It's simple. People go, oh, well, I'm not like this. Well, hold on a second. Your patterns speak the truth. Your actions speak the truth. Your words don't mean nothing. What you put up on social media doesn't mean nothing. Your energy speaks the truth. So that's where we're going from, my friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have changed this. That's why we have, put all this out. That's why, and I'll show you something. People that I've been spending time with, and they say they want to be successful, you can see the little things that they don't do, which they won't be successful in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spend time with people and I sit back and I watch and I see what people do. And people miss the little things. That's why they're not getting the big things. Do you know what I'm saying? That is a perfect indication. And people might think, well, oh, Lee, you're a bit of rah, rah, rah. I open my mouth and let people know for a big reason. Not because it's huff and puffy. I will only show you guys what you need to show. And if you knew my true ability, you'd maybe go, fuck, geez, this guy is onto something. Yeah? Because the thing is, the people that know what I know, they're the ones that are getting attracted. They're the ones that are saying, hey, come here. Hey, I'm going to give you this contract. Hey, I want you on this television show. Hey, I want you to go on this stage in front of, 10,000 people. Hey, I want you to be a franchise. Hey, I want you to come to South Africa. I want you to go to Thailand. I want you to come to Canada. Do you know what I'm saying? So what that energy is, because they know what I know, and I want you people to know what I know also. So this is what I'm saying, is the people that aren't getting the small things, that's why you aren't getting the big things. You see a person's daily habitual habit in 15 minutes, I can work out if someone is going to be successful or not, even less. But I say 15 minutes because you will throw out little things. You'll see people with their proactive, you'll see what they want. And this is all got to do with polarity energy. People go, but how is it polarity energy? It is meaning that, when a man is a man, he will get what he wants. His family, he will do it and he will get it done. It's done. What's next? A beautiful woman in her feminine, she's the one that's going to nurture. She's the glue. She keeps everything together. But if she's there just about herself and now just me, that isn't feminine. Feminine is the mother, is Mother Earth. Feminine is beautiful. Feminine is sexy. It is seductive. Not, well, look at me. Like, that's not feminine. That's insecure. So this whole journey that we're going to be bringing you on is going to be amazing. And Kylie's on here now. Kylie, how are you? So I'm seeing too much ego. I'm seeing too much, energy and rebut and resistance and people doing whatever. And it's just a waste of energy. It's a waste of life. And you could be saying, well, but what do you know, Lee? I know nothing. I know nothing. I honestly don't. I know nothing compared to my coaches. I know nothing compared to my spiritual leaders. I know nothing compared to my business mentors. I know nothing compared to my network. I don't. I'm still a baby in a nappy, sucking my thumb, compared to my advisors. So who's talking to you is my advisors. Who's talking to you is my energy healers. Who's talking to you are people that have been studying and doing this stuff for 40 years. I'm not even 40 and they've been studying it for 40 years. Who's talking to you are people that, they've got abundance and wealth in health, in their contribution, in their family. And they've been doing this stuff even longer than I've been around on this planet. So people, don't get it twisted. I know nothing. I don't. But who speaks to you, how I'm speaking to you, I'm a vessel. My NLP coach, my mindset coach, my spiritual advisor, my business coach, my marketing and branding, my PR. So all these people are speaking to you right now and are going to be leading you. All I am is a vessel. I am a robot that they've taught me is, and the more I portray and the more I'm a portal through the information, I get up to their level. And that's why I've created Beauties and the Beast. That's why I've created Beast Mode, is exactly because of this, yeah? I know even with some people in the environment, there's resistance, there's this, there's that. You aren't speaking to me, people. You are speaking to other people that are light years in front of us. So just really have a little bit of a think, yeah? And someone said to me, and obviously you are on here, Steve. You said to me, why should I come up to you? Why should I chase you up? Why should I fucking have to follow the call up? What I say to you, man, is that we are friends, but I'm the one that's got the information you need. And if you don't see that, then I'll say that. Do you know what I mean? You're the one that has said to me, hey, why should I have to come and fucking crawl up to you? You're not crawling up to me, but I'm your coach. Yes, I'm your friend, but I'm your coach and I've got what you want. If you don't, then you don't need to. You're not crawling up to me. So that's what I say, people. It's not about, you're not talking to me and Steve. You're not talking to me, my brother. You were talking to people that I thought that you were striving to be. So don't get the ego. Don't get, what I look like. Don't get the energy or what I portray, because that's feminine energy, my friend. That is ego. You know what you need to look at? You need to say, well, fuck, man, he is because we come into contact. Yes, we have got friends, and that's what happens. Yes, if we become friends, people, I bless that. But if we more importantly, I want you to get the result. So please don't look at that. I will be friendly, and I want everyone to feel comfortable. But we're on a path. Don't get it twisted. For learnings. Yes, if we can have a beer. Yes, if we can spend time together, that's a bonus. But don't forget the relationship, and that's what happens with my coaches. If I look at them as a level or an even field ground, I will forget that they have what I want, because you look at them like that and you get clouded. Unfortunately, with men, it's feminine energy, because you look at that and then it's like, you know, there's jealousy that gets involved. There's like, what do you know? Hold on a second, but what do you know? What do they know is they've got, you need to give the people the respect. You need to give them the homage. You need to give them that honor, as we say, a loyalty, because they have what we want. They don't need us. So that's what I'm saying to you. So during the beast mode retreats, you aren't speaking to me. I'm not leading you. My assessors, people that have the results, are leading you. I don't know nothing. I'm still a baby with a thumb in my mouth with my nappies, but I have some results, yeah? When I'm going to be standing in front of you with Beauties and the Beast, it's not Lee Bundy leading you. It's some of the greatest minds that are going to be leading you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what's going to be leading you. I am just a portal. I'm their servant that's going to be serving you all. And I'm still I'm still through a process. I'm still learning as well, people. So that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I want some people to really wake up, because we're on something special here. We're on a path that people are getting drawn to this, because you know what? Too many relationships are breaking up. Too many marriages, too many families, too many people's minds, too many hearts are getting crushed. Do you know what I'm saying? I see beautiful people that are single with kids, and then their relationship from a person that they were in love with, that becomes their greatest enemy. And then the person that they thought that was their soulmate is going around messaging their best friends. Do you know, we don't need this. It's wasted energy, it's pain, and we don't need to be putting up with this, and we can stop this. And that's why the Beauties and the Beast is going to be something special. It's going to be an amazing environment. It's going to be an amazing journey, yeah? So I'm going to quickly run through to give you an example. I wanted you to have a bit of a taste, because my computer's going to end up frying in the sun. I want you to have a little bit of a taste, as I said, the subconscious and deliberate programming, attracting your healthy, wholesome, lasting love relationship. And we call that the HWLLR, yeah? So with that is obviously, yes, we can speak about it all day, is changing where it starts, changing your mindset. So you are going to put out that energy that suits you, and is going to be a reflection to attract the person on the same vibration. Then you're going to understand that you do not need anyone. You are enough, but you desire connection. The saying that you do not need anyone to be happy. You be happy with you, and then you become into an agreement that you have a shared connection, and you experience something else with someone. But if that person goes, you're still strong. You're still comfortable. You're still with yourself. And that's something that I was able to, it was a challenge, but that was something that I was able to embody with my latest situation. Discover your why and why you regard your ultimate fulfilling relationship. You know, when we talk about goal setting, why do I want to be successful? We actually forget about why we want that partner. And if the internal drivers why we want that partner is strong enough for us to sustain a healthy, sexual, passionate relationship. People get this confused. Well, I want money. I want business. I want my reason why. What's my purpose? But hold on a second. I think, what about your reason why in goal setting for a relationship? Because if you know what your why is, in a relationship, you're going to cop it. It's not going to be roses and rainbows. That's just the way we are. We get weak. We say the wrong thing. We get in an argument. We get a challenge. That is just life. So if you know what your reason why is, that you know that you're that madly in love with that person, because that person, the way they're acting right now, people aren't their behaviors, that is going to take you there, and you're going to get through diversity. You know what happens? People have an argument these days and they want to break up. I'll be honest with you. In my past relationships, it got to that point where my reason why, there was no energy, there was no, you know, polarity. And every time we'd have an argument, I was like, oh, let's just break up. I know that. I was that person. So that's why I can lead you people through my mistakes. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why with beast mode, I've been down. I can lead you because I've been there. That's why we are getting such great results. It's not because, oh, okay, I read a book and, you know, Dr. blah, blah, blah says that. No, it's because I've been there. So this is why this is powerful. Firstly, you're going to clearly defining what a perfect love relationship is to you. And when I say perfect, it's never perfect, but that is just for tangible. What a relationship actually means to you, but going deep, not a relationship, it's fun and, you know, sexual and it's company. No, you're going deep, deep, deep in what it actually means to you. When you get that internal driver that is actually in here, and then it connects the deep in here, that's when the magic happens. Then we are going to create a powerful envision in your mind's eye, in your third eye. You are going to, as we say, create your perfect love relationship every day in here. Like I always teach, if you want to be successful, be the person, you don't go out here and do it. You need to program that perfect relationship, you being that perfect partner, reflecting that perfect partner and the energy every day. And that's when you are going to experience nothing like you've experienced before. And the reason why I say this, because I'm experiencing it, and look at this. I had a dragonfly just land on my computer, and it was about that big, and it was see-through and bright blue. Whatever a dragonfly, if a collie's still on here, if you can tell me what a dragonfly means, because it's been flying on me all day, and it's over there. That's absolutely amazing. So it's creating the most fulfilling relationship or identity that you want to be, that you want to attract in your life, in your mind's eye. You do your inner work before you do your outer work. A lot of people talk about mindset, but they don't talk about this in relationship and love. And I think love's a little bit more important than creating wealth or a business. So then you're creating the desired outcomes, goals by becoming a master of application. So by what you are learning, you are going to apply it every day. You're going to learn these strategies, these mindsets for you to have love, for you to have that awesome relationship, for you to step into your masculine, at the same time need to be going in your feminine. That's what it's about, by you having that daily routine. And, you know, people forget about this, because if you don't have love, trust me, you're not going to have much and more. You're going to be walking around as a zombie. You might have money, you might be able to act and put on a front, but trust me, if you don't have love, you've got nothing else. So I'm going to be showing you how to apply these applications, because if you go there and you've got a book and your book sits on your desk, this is one thing that I really amp myself on, and I tap myself on the back. I might sound a little bit arrogant, but I'm a great master of applying what I learned. Stuff that I learned today, and I had a coaching call with one of my coaches, and I'm teaching some of you that right now, and you probably know some of the stuff that I've thrown at you. So it's becoming a master of application of the stuff that you learned at this retreat for you to role play it and get the result in your lives. Second to none. Then you are going to be ready, prepared, and open and willing to allow and expect differences. And that is going to be understanding that you are going to cop a few, and you're going to be able to duck and move. And life is going to be a roller coaster, but being understanding that you are prepared for that, that you're not going to see eye to eye, that a way to get around that you don't need to be in an, oh, you listen to me, and to be able to dissolve and to diffuse an argument, bang, so you have peace. You save energy, and at the same time, you save a lot of time and trouble. More importantly, you save the relationship and the love exchange. Then why creating your love relationship in your inner world first attracts what you desire in your outer world. And that's what we're saying. You put out what you want here, you see it clear, you see it every day, you're sitting on the toilet, you're going to recertify it. You're going to have time, you're going to be working on your inner world, so then you're attracting that love, you're going to be attracting your vibe, attracts your tribe, blah, 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 and what you put out is what you reflect, and you're going to be doing that. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do a lot of identity recreation, firstly filling your own cup up, doing the mental work, and then you will attract what you put out, because at the moment what you put out you think is what is right, but unfortunately, are you getting the result? No. So let's go back in here. It's simple. Where you are right now, how you feel, your body, your bank account, your relationship, your energy. You should not be doing this. You shouldn't be putting Facebook on. You shouldn't be fucking speaking to people. You shouldn't be moving from where you are now. You should be closing your eyes. You should be manifesting. You should be identity recreating. You should have your eyes closed, sitting there, doing your work, playing out your day. You shouldn't even be going down the shop. You should be playing your day out, seeing what you want, getting creative, building massive emotional connection, even before you get up. If you're not getting the results in your life, that's what happens. That's what you need to be doing. Unfortunately, people aren't enjoying their life, and you are executing your life with the bad programming. Not a very good recipe, my friends. Not a very good recipe. But what you don't know, you don't know. Then you want to develop an understanding of knowing how magnificent and perfect and deserving you've always been, and know that you are worth it. So what I'm going to be saying, this journey is to bring couples together, but also to bring and make kings and queens. To say, well, oh, I don't have a relationship. That is fine. You need to have a relationship with yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to know that you are more than enough and enough and enough and even more than that. You need to believe that, because I'll tell you something, and this is something that's quite personal. When you're around people that don't see your value, when you're around people that are just screaming at you and doing things behind your back and doing that, if you go and get involved with that, you start to believe that you're not enough. When you go down to their level because they're hating life and they're going in circles and they're pretending they got a smile on their face, hey, everything's perfect, but really deep down, they're hitting their head against the wall, you will go down to their level. You need to understand whatever circumstance you're dealing with now, that you have a relationship or you don't, what your bank account is, what your body is, where you're living, what you're doing, that you need to understand right now that you are enough. Don't worry about left or right or who friends or what clients. You need to understand that you are enough. No matter what people are saying, no matter what people are doing, that is their problem. If they find a problem, that what you see in others, you see in yourself. So what I'm going to say to you all, that I want you all to understand right now and right in this moment that you need to have a relationship with yourself firstly. And if you are in a relationship, love yourself, fall in love with yourself, and then you will fall in love with another partner. You need to have that that affair with yourself. And then what happens is, then you're in a shared agreement to experience something else with another human being. But you will not see that magic with that other human being if you do not firstly see that magic in yourself. That's what it's about. If you cannot see that magic in yourself, and if you do not love yourself, you will truly not be in deep love with another person. That's what it's about. Oh, I'm going to be with this person because I need connection and love. But what happens? It doesn't last. It's feeling bleh. Because you keep looking without. You need to love yourself, because that's the thing. If you're not showing love to that person, do you think that person's going to show love to you? Of course not. If you're not 100% whole in yourself and you're with someone else, they're going to be energetically and subconsciously connected to that. And you think that they are going to reflect that? Of course they are. If you're coming from a low vibration, you don't value your time and you don't value from that, and this is even with your business, do you think people are going to value your time? Do you think people are going to value your content? Do you think people are going to value this live stream? No, they're not, because they know you don't value yourself. So why the fuck are they going to value you? And this comes in a relationship, my friends. If you're with a woman, if you're with a man and you're insecure and you're not 100% whole with yourself, even subconsciously and energetically, this person isn't going to value you because they know that you don't value yourself. And they consciously, oh yes, of course I value you, baby, and you know I love you and all that, but subconsciously they're going to go, hold on a second, this person doesn't value himself, so I'm not going to. It happens. Boris goes, I was stuck in the circumstances where a drug addict, but I reached out and sought help and I got clean, realized I can be wherever I want to be in life. That's so true, bro. You know, I won't say I've been an addict, but I've been partied, I've been on a lot of drugs, I haven't looked after myself, I've been in really bad places, and you can do whatever you want. There's always a choice and it's always a different way. So if you want to know more about it, I know everyone wants, I'm going to be sending them the specifics for the the dates. It's from the 6th to the 11th, or what we're going to be doing is, obviously we're going to be doing the 6 days, so that's 5 days, and the VIP day is obviously going to be the day before. It's going to be a private top secret location. I'm still in negotiation of exactly where I want it. It's going to be in Bali. You know, I picked some dope villas, so it's going to be in one of the beautiful villas around in Bali. So it's going to be secret. The place that I'm actually picking is a gradient, and this is why it's taking so long, and I didn't want to tell you guys that the gradient and the actual longitude and latitude is actually, I'm trying to find the most masculine and feminine part of Bali. I know there's a part in Bali, but it's over in Ubud, which is it's in a river, and we can't do the retreat in a river, or we can, but we're all going to get a little bit wet, and I don't know what's going to happen with the books, but I'm picking a place where the actual energy grid, where the retreat is going to be, it's going to be at its most masculine and feminine. So that's something to keep an eye out for. And this is the detail I go to, yeah? And that's just something that I believe in, the Balinese believe in, and we're going to, keep those days there, because if we're putting out that energy, Mother Earth is going to give that energy out as well. So get excited about that. So you can either come through as a VIP Platinum, which is 6 days. I'll let you know about the commitment. Or you can come through as a Diamond, which is 5 days. And that's just the core retreat. The Platinum, you'll be getting 12 ongoing growth calls, power interactions that you want to work on, anything that you want to work on. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing in some special guests, some big hitters that we're going to be doing more energy work. We're going to be doing more mindset or anything that you want to work on. Plus, the VIPs will be getting, as the Beast Mode guys will know, is an awakening session where it's a subconscious reprogramming, and I call it a safety net. Because when you go back to your environment, all that shit can start coming back. And what this awakening does, it's like a safety net. So instead of you falling back into your old ways, we will catch up. You know, obviously you have to reach out. Only a couple people in beast mode have done this. And it's a 6 to 8 hour process where we do releasing advanced negative emotions, redecision processes. We do parts integration, identity recreation. We do future ghost pattern. We do, how many, quantum linguistics. But there's so much more. We do timeline election, pre-framing. And all this does is grabbing out that shit, pulling back there. Because unfortunately, if we go back to our old environment and we keep doing what we always done, spinning in circles, then we've got to get what we always got. So the reason why we do the awakening is that if you haven't been upholding yourself the way you should, or if you're in the right environment, we created the awakening, which is a safety net, doesn't let you fall back on your ass. You get the right mindset, you get back on track, and boom, you get there, and that's what we're going to be doing. And that's only with the platinum. So the platinum, you get 6 days, you get 12 ongoing empowerment calls, plus you get the awakening. You know, we've all, obviously, you know, I've done it a couple times with a few of my clients in the States. When I was in the States, only a couple in Australia, a couple in New Zealand, and trust me, it gets you back on, and that's the safety net to keep you back on track. As a diamond, you come in and you get the 5 days and so on and so forth. I will send you the details. With me rambling, it's probably going in one ear out the other. I'll send you the details so you can have a look at the commitment, you can have a look at the journey and how this is going to rock you out. So any other questions? What I'll be doing is I've got my beautiful family coming over here soon. Got a big day, so we can get on a call in the next. I'm actually unplugging from the 21st, obviously for Christmas. But if you want more details, send me an inbox. I'll get my team to send you the details. We're just getting everything happening. Oh, Cameron didn't even know you're on. How are you, bro? What has he said? Reprogram your mind, reset your life. And that's exactly right. As you know, my man, Cameron is he's absolutely doing some great things. So proud of him. He just got a big introduction to, a big introduction into one of the head directors of a few big plays and movie producers in America, which is going to be huge. And we have to tee up that freeway call and get that rocking and rolling. See what I say, bro? And you even shocked that you did it. You put it out, and look what you attract. And you are enough, bro. And look what you've done. The results speak for themselves. So that is Beauties and the Beast. That is my journey. That is the truth. And, you know, we just lay it down how it is, people. You know, I open my mouth because I care for people so much. And that's what it's about. It's never personal. It always comes down to, we want to lead people to a different stage. We want to lead people to, you know, a different existence. And that's what it's about. Unfortunately, not everyone's going to see it, and that's fine. You know, a lot of people have got growing to do. But like I always say, you're not talking to me. I don't know anything. You are talking to my assessors. You are talking to people that I strive to be. And that's what I want to share with you. I'm just a vessel. I just basically, they give me the information, and I'm like a puppet for the success that I all know that you all deserve and desire. All right, I'm getting burnt. My noggin's getting burnt. I didn't put any sunscreen today. So sending you my love from Echo Beach in Bali. As I always say, you could be anywhere in the world right now doing whatever, but you are here listening to my ugly mug. I'm Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Beast Mode International, and now the creator of Beauties and the Beast, the ultimate polarity, masculine, feminine energy. And my friends, what I'm going to say is I've just led you always with the truth, and I'm always giving you messages of strength to lift you up and throw you into that path you desire. And Cassie goes, have a beautiful Christmas to you and your family. Thank you for changing people's lives for the better. Oh, thank you very much. And I greatly appreciate that, and I do. Little things like that fills me up and keeps me going. And, you know, thank you all. Thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it. And Thomas and Boris, thank you all and everyone else that's being on. Sorry if I've missed anyone. There is a bit of a glare, so I can only see my shiny head in the screen at the moment. So thank you, everyone. If you want to know more, you want to get over, yes, it's for couples, it's for singles, yes, it's for dogs, it can be for aliens, it's for anyone that just wants to grow himself. And the exciting thing is that I get to step up to a new energy, step up as a new leader, that I'm leading men and women. So it's completely different. With men, it's like, oh, come on, rah, 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 you know, like Spartans. But with the women, it's going to be completely different. So it's going to take me to the next level and challenge me in another way as well. So I'm really looking forward to the challenge, because it's going to grow me to be a great leader, and more importantly, to be a better human being. So thank you all. Much appreciated. Much love coming to Bali. Stay cool, stay directed. More importantly, stay you. Much love. Take care.